I started noticing that I was feeling better. My overall quality of life has improved. I've noticed that it's helped with my energy levels. I don't get sick very often anymore.
It was amazing because I felt very yucky, poisoned, and it just felt like I got cleaned out.
Hi, my name is Dr. Darcy Weglow. I'm a chiropractor and owner of Creekside Dynamic Health here in Vernon, BC. I was skeptical at the beginning. However, the things I saw through that time were people with nerve pain, seeing really good improvement really quickly. We see people sleeping better. We've had a lot of concussion patients. They describe it often as like the fog lifting away from them.
I had chronic discomfort in my neck for 2-3 years, to the point where I was taking up to 9 Advil a day just to function during the day, and then of course to sleep at night. And went from, like I said, 9 Advil a day to the first month was 4 in the month. And I was absolutely liberated. I couldn't believe it. I feel like a new person.
I was making phenomenal progress every day, to the point where I went to work the next week, no problems whatsoever. I was blown away by the extent of my function, my lack of pain. Another thing I'll mention that was really significant was my knee blew up. It blew up. It looked like a watermelon with toothpicks on it. And literally by a week, I was down to literally no swelling. I have full function. It's incredible.
I noticed it really helped my back. My movement was better. My getting up and go in the morning was better. So I loved it.
I feel like my brain has recovered and is healing one day at a time. I'm back into doing things that I used to do, swimming. I'm no longer living in that fight or flight all the time. I don't feel like I'm in a panic all the time. I can cope with my life and things that are going on, and that makes me a better mother.
I just had some paralysis in my facial. That was one thing I was very, very happy to know, that it would increase my blood flow throughout the body, to the brain especially.
But my biggest win was after 2 months, I went to see my doctor for my yearly medical. And I remember saying to my husband, wouldn't it be cool if he told me that everything, all my blood levels were perfect? And then it would be really cool if he said, what are you doing? And then for the third thing I said, and wouldn't it be amazing if he decreased my synthroid, because I've had a 20-year thyroid condition. And guess what? He did all those 3 things. My iron was perfect for the first time in 6 years. He said that my cholesterol was lowered for the first time in 6 years, and I don't have to go on medication. And then he looked at me and he said, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just increased my blood flow by 30%, and my body is taking care of itself. And he said, you must have changed your eating. You must have started an exercise program. You must have done something different. And I said, what I did different is I increased my blood flow by 30%. Seriously, you will not regret it.